Hey everyone, welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse and this is my gorgeous niece Ella. And if you've been following my channel, you will have seen me making some clothes for her. Back last Christmas I made her a hat, and this Christmas I made her a t-shirt. And so they've come to visit and hang out with us today, so I invited her to come play with me. So she has chosen what she would like to paint, and she's picked the colours, so I'm just going to guide her and let her make a mess of her hands, hence me not wearing gloves and her wearing gloves. Alright, so first of all, what we need to do is we need to take some of the running white paint and pour it on here. So just pour sort of about a puddle about that big. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yep, sweet. Alright. So then what you're gonna do is just pick the canvas up and just pour it around so it covers the whole canvas. You can always add more, so if you lose some over the side, that's not a problem. Okay, so we're going to pop some more on now. Pop it down again and add just a bit more along that side there. Oops. Cool. Have you actually watched any of my videos?
I saw the one of you making my hat.
Right. So you know that I usually make a big mess all over the table. Don't worry about getting it all over the place. Cool. And just get it back down into that corner there, and then you can use your fingers to smear it along the edges. Yeah, that's it. Awesome. So pop it down so we can see it in this camera here. Awesome. And just use your dirty gloves and just rub around the edges and make sure it goes down the sides a bit. You're getting your bracelet in there. Let me tuck that under your glove. Put your hair tie over it to hold that. Don't want your friendship bracelet covered in paint. Okay.
One of them my teacher actually gave me.
Oh, cool.
Well, he gave everybody one.
Yeah.
That wanted one anyway.
Ella attends the Rudolph Steiner School, so they have really cool, funky teachers that do cool things like make crafts for them for Christmas presents and stuff. So awesome. That looks great. Now, what colours have you picked for us today, Ella?
I picked blue.
So that's cerulean blue.
And I picked a really pink.
Yeah, crimson red.
And I picked silver.
Silver. Yoo-hoo! And we're going to do a flip and drag, but it's not going to be, it's kind of going to be more of a pour and drag, a tunnel drag. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold this here, just like that, and you're going to put a couple of layers of each, so just a little drop of blue, little drop of red, little drop of, it's only a tiny container, so you might even want to just get it out with your stick. for this style of painting, which Ella's had a look around my gallery and gone, I like that one. You don't need actually a lot of colour. Okay. Put some red. You're going to come back and do another layer of that. So let's zoom you in so you can see what we're doing. So this is one of those things that you screw onto the outdoor tap and fill your water balloons with. That's one of those funnels for water balloon filling. Now we've definitely got silicone in the red. I'm not sure about the blue, and we definitely don't have any in the silver. Okay, and now another layer of each one. Now, as soon as you release the pressure, the paint's going to start to flow out the bottom. But because it's down inside the white, it's going to flow under the white as well as come out. So that's how you get the look that you're after. So I'm going to let you take over the control of this, and as you let it out, just slowly like tilt to one side and then drag it around, move around. Okay, cool. All right, now just leave that to one, just pop it over here. And now you get to, do you want to take those off? Yeah. And let me take that one off for you. All right, so we've got to put some more on, otherwise you're gonna get paint all over everything again. Oops. And tuck that under there. Landed the right way up, that was handy. Beautiful. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're just going to pick it up, corners or sides or over, and just start to move it. And that paint's going to run around. And just maybe leave it angled in one way and let it run a bit. You do your thing and I'll keep the camera on you. How's that sound? And if you get to something that you like, you can always stop. We can always do another lot of paint in another place or something like that. Okay. Oh, I didn't bring the new torch out. I'll have to use the big one. Okay. You like that? Cool. Now, do you want to play with fire or shall I?
Yeah.
So what the torch does is it warms the paint, and the little drops of silicone that's in the paint float up to the surface.
That's really good.
So you know how when you're washing the dishes and you always end up with this grease on the top? That's just exactly what's happened there. The grease has floated to the top and it looks funky. So do you want to tilt that some more, or do you want to put some more colour somewhere else, or do you want to do anything else to it, or do you like it just like that?
I want to put some more colour somewhere else.
Okay, cool. So let's zoom back out again so you can see what we're doing. Where do you want to put it?
There.
There? Cool.
Yep.
Now just a word of warning, when you start moving this lot around, the other lot are going to move. It's not going to stay exactly where it is. And this time when you move it, just lift it up that tiny little bit so it starts to flow out from underneath, but not so much that it's out of the white. Does that make sense? And then move it around a little bit.
Awesome.
I'm not changing your gloves again.
I know.
Alright, you ready to take over?
Yeah.
Okay, and you can either leave it there or take it for a little walk if you want. Funky. Now do you want to stretch that out again? I'm going to move that out of the way. Camera girl's not very good, is she? See how the cells are changing in here?
Mm.
Alright. Ready to torch it? Do you want to have a go this time? Okay. See how some of the cells are already coming up without the torch? Woohoo! Look at that. Wow. That's got some awesome cells in there. Zoom that in and show the peeps. Look at all those cells. Alright, do you want to tilt it at all again? A little bit more just to stretch some of those maybe.
Yeah.
You like that? Cool. Now you've got a bit of a fingerprint on the side there, so what we'll do to fix that is just grab our white and just pour white down there just so that it runs that bit off, and cover up any other places that your fingers have Awesome. Alright, I'm going to get the camera down and show everybody what it looks like up close. Okay. These are magnificent. Look at those. Beautiful cells.
Like stepping stones.
Yeah, like stepping stones. Yeah, definitely. Look at the colours in those. Like little rainbows. Very pretty. And these ones have changed shape a bit because they got poured around after but they still look very cool too. Ooh, looks like a bird's head with a wonky beak. Do you see that? I love seeing what you see in the paintings. Alright guys, so there you go. Ella's first acrylic pour. It looks awesome. So I'll be back in a couple of days once it's dried to show you guys the dried result. Ella won't be here, but we're going over to see them in a few days, so I'll take the dry one over to her then. So we'll be back. I'll be back in a couple of days, but in your time, that's 3, 2, 1. So here it is. All dry. It has basically stayed exactly where it was, which is very exciting. And just now showing the canvas texture. Look at it. Isn't it so beautiful? She's so clever. Pretty, 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 pretty. Oh, I just noticed that this now, look, instead of, well, it still looks like that birdie thing, but it looks like it's a mask on somebody. There's this chin in it. Huh. Some cool dude. That is so cool. Looks a bit like an embryo, I think. Both of these do. Not bad for a beginner painter, I must say. So guys, thank you so much for joining me this year. It is New Year's Eve here in New Zealand, and I am signing out for 2018. How does it get any better than this? What magic can we create in 2019? And how much fun can we all have in all areas of our lives? How can you add fun to everything you be and do? I adore you all. Merry Christmas, and I will see you in 2019. Whoop whoop. Bye bye.